Alright guys, welcome back to another 7DS Grand Cross video. We have our new LR update, which might come along with another banner, but maybe not. But it is HELBRAM, you can see right down there. Haven't seen the artwork just yet. I think there's also dev notes too, so quite a lot to cover in terms of an actual Dead Week update, which is crazy. Next week, we are going to be getting another character. I think for the leaks that we've seen, it's going to be like an OC, like, probably like the main villain from the Sacrifice storyline. But let's see what it looks like. Okay, well, it's just upgraded to his armor, right? So it is a red one. I'm a little bit worried because he is, armor looks cool, at least the portrait right there, I can't lie. HELBRAM, notoriously one of the worst metas in Grand Cross, right? For the looks of it, it works in a sub slot, which is what we're gonna read for a second. I didn't actually upload the video, but he is, I think, meant to be a sub to 2 or a free to play option, I guess, for beta. If you actually want to run the Fairy team, you have to have the previous collaboration that came out 1 month before the actual festival, the Alien King, which is beta and also alpha. So I assume like very much like how we had Ram or be like the actual main backline for unknowns, kind of get phased out, replaced with the new Holorek Nanashi. I'm not expecting the same thing here, but a little bit to where you can actually use or substitute the two, right? And also if you want to use all three together, you definitely can, right? Because yeah, obviously we knew if you paid attention towards like the festival and what was coming, it was obvious we were going to get a new fairy. But like, I guess if you're not like clued in, you wouldn't have realized that, and you wouldn't have tried some of the beta in preparation for that actual anniversary. But let's see what he does do. So he will work in the back line. So for each fairy ally, increase attack rate starts by 7% at the start of battle, or just, yeah, for like each one. So works in sub slightly, right? So you're going to get 21%. If all allies are fairies, including those in the secondary slot, which is where he's probably likely going to go. Maybe not. Could go in the front line. He has got Petrify, right? Enemies who use a skill will be inflicted with the Stone Needle effect for 5 turns. So literally, they just use a skill. Don't even need to land it. It's just a skill. So with the debuff, a healer card, whatever it may be, they're just going to instantly get that Stone Needle effect for 5 turns. 5 turns crazy, which is going to lower the hit rate stats, stacks up to 4 times, applies before the skill is activated. So very much just like a Mael great base only for the enemies, right? Or I guess commandment. Then we move over towards when the hero enters the battle for the slot. If all stone needles are removed, and then we move over when the hero enters battle from the secondary slot. So he's meant to be in the back line. All stone needles are removed from the enemies at the start of the ally's turn, limited once. Of the enemies that had 2 or more stone needle effects removed, one enemy who had the most removed is petrified. So it's only going to petrify one person. But whoever had the most will be petrified. What if the wording is a bit weird where, like, what if everyone just has 4? And then does it petrify everyone? That might be the case a little bit, but that is pretty good to comment for a backline. Instantly petrify, it's not too bad. And hopefully the Grady buffs, right? Fairy allies damage dealt increase by 50% when it's oh, okay, that's kind of crazy actually. So when it's petrify, and remember you are using Yan. So if you want to petrify and then do like a massive nuke, like a even the ultimate or something like that, probably wouldn't. But like, if you want to, then you definitely have the option. Moving on towards the actual single target skill, which is just obviously a drain ultimate gauge. It is going to be the exact same, other than the fact that now on skill 2, it does remove 2 ultimate move gauge, and of course a higher multiplier. And what's the next one? So it is Sever and also Petrify. However, it doesn't have Petrify, obviously the rank 1. That'll be insanely broken, especially for right now with that actual team. And once again, like the HELBRAM meta or King Bro meta back in the day, which is kind of returning in a sense right now, was generally one of the worst, bro. It was, yeah, next, like, bro, that and also mono red with like OG Arthur. They just always got tier 3s and just win the game. But in the ultimate, just cancel start, buffs and stancing, which to be fair, it's not bad in the meta right now. And also remove debuff from allies now. Sure. No multiplier increase. Wow, okay. Would be cool actually if he had like, if he just petrified everyone in the ultimate at this, like when you before you use the ultimate, so at least you then have increased damage dealt, just so he feels like he can nuke a little more with the ultimate. But okay, I'm not opposed to this in a sense. It is a backline support character, which is, like I just say, they definitely need it, because right now you're still using Alpha, you're still using Lancelot, and also of course the Alien King, and even going forward a little bit, there are some other characters you're probably more likely to be put in the front line. So this is meant to be like a subset character. I do like the little effect of him coming in and petrifying a character. That's kind of cool, because then that can really help out a lot as well. And typically, if they're using a lot of skills, they're probably doing the most. That's like the main DPS. So they will likely get petrified, and you can hopefully just then one-shot them because they're petrified for 1 turn. So you can do like the increased damage there, or just leave them. Pretty enough, it removed the basic stat one, so you just don't even have that no more. It's just obviously was it the actual attack rate stats? But yeah, honestly, I generally thought he was going to get like a Nastian's treatment where the first time he removes the ultimate move gauge, he'll get like a free rank up just so he can petrify like turn 1. But yeah, that is LR HELBRAM. Decent. Would have liked probably a bit more basic stats in the back line. But I guess once again, it's too close towards obviously beta. They're not trying to replace beta straight away. This is meant to be like a good substitute a little bit if ones that missed out on him and want a good backline. Because like, what can you use right now in terms of backline? It's literally just like stuff that isn't relevant towards buffing the team. Okay, so these are all the banner characters, basically every commandment and just some other stuff too, which is once again for new players, whatever is fine. You know, I will say they haven't returned commandments that often, like these ones right here. So I know to us, at least if you've been playing the game for a minute, you probably like to have them all 6/6. But I know because once again, these don't return and they never come in banners. You might not have all of them 6/6. It's not the worst thing. Like I did say, I actually don't even have HELBRAM 6/6. So I need 2 copies of him. Get 1 guarantee, so I'm hoping I actually put 1 more copy of him. Alright, so this is actually kind of fun, and I'll probably make another video about it in a sense, right? But we are going back towards 7 Sins. So this is our first Holy War. They confirmed the dev nodes. Honestly, I've been sat for like 20 minutes trying to piece it all together and figure out what the hell is going on because some of these names are confusing me. And we got some leaks, right? So 76 leaks, I read it wrong actually. So he said original story. That's what the actual like festival is being based on. When I saw that, I guess I thought the original story of like OC characters, but no, he's referring towards the original story of 7 Sins, more in particular, not towards 4 Nights of the Apocalypse, which makes it a bit of an L. I mean, granted, I think we should still get Tristan before Gawain, but getting Gawain for, you know, summer made a bit more sense. But it is going to be a 7.5 Holy War festival, which means we're going back towards the Holy War now, which traditionally have always been villains. So I think most people right now, who is like the best one? There's 2. Is Gopher in the wheelchair, but people still think he is not acquirable. We can't get the character because the voice actor passed away, and that's the whole reason why we probably haven't gotten him in the game. There are still many forms of the Demon King Zeldris, which we can still get on. But I might be leaning towards Nerobasta. Am I wrong to say that? Maybe I am, but we'll have to hold another video. The reason I'm saying that is just because this is a summer-themed event. So, first thing is this here. Iset. I was like, who the hell is this character? It's the merchant where you can go towards to get tickets. So, it's not like a new character. Do not worry. This is not a teaser or anything. But it is here, look. To celebrate the summer season, we have prepared vacation-themed content full of excitement. And we'll find a fun and excitement. We hope you're looking forward towards it. So, they're going to do something similar a little bit to what you've done in the past, where you can visit more likely a location, very much like how we had the Academy with Hell and obviously Tyr, and then going in towards obviously the King Diane one where it was their wedding. So I don't know if it's like if I can picture Demon King Zeldris in some like tight short shirtless at a beach event where I can see it for Nerobasta. But is Nerobasta festival worthy? Maybe, if they really want to, they definitely can make a festival worthy. But then again, not really. But then we always said it, like Nerobasta, because she doesn't do anything, she could only be a seasonal character because you have to make her actual animations made up. So she will have like water effects and mist and, you know, dolphins flying around, just stuff to make it, or like light dolphins, right? Like they can only do that by making her a seasonal character. So I'm definitely no more towards that. Honestly, it's been a minute since I've gone back and looked at what's possible for the Holy War 7 Sins. So we might have to go back and look at it. But that is kind of my first initial thought here. So yeah, let me know who you think. We'll kind of put together another video, probably likely tomorrow, or even the day after before it gets leaked, and kind of figure out who are all the possible characters, which is kind of fun. Hopefully it doesn't get spoiled by then. But yeah, that is what's coming, which is kind of cool a little bit. I was kind of almost disappointed. I kind of said at the start of the video by mistake that we are going to be getting an OC character, but we're not. It's actually Holy Wolf from Grand Cross, 70 Sins more in particular. So we are going to be getting hopefully someone new. Like, I'm trying to think who will be the best one. I have to go back and look. I'm more locked in on 4 Nights now than 70 Sins. So, yeah, that's kind of it. They also do mention kind of cool a little bit at the bottom that additionally, if you are from my 70 Sins idol side, they're going to be doing the first anniversary in August, which obviously we've been knowing about. We playing the game. That's literally in 1 month's time, which is conveniently lining up when we get a festival character, and it's the 1 year anniversary. What we're expecting the 1 Escanor. So, it'll be pretty good to get more people in towards the game, which is be a pretty good time because the game's improved a lot. You get so much legendaries now. It's a lot more free to play. It's always been free to play, but a lot more free to play. And they're going to drop like one of the best banners alongside of it with like the Grand Summer banner. And with Escanor, people should be coming towards it. Maybe it's something like that, who knows. But yeah, get ready for refreshing summer themed updates, which I guys to say, summer girls in swimsuits, Subnac the year prior. I don't see him doing like Demon King. It has to be a female, no. We'll see though. So guys, thank you for watching today's video, and yeah, peace.